So, me and my other friend Will are following this guy over here on the motorbike because we went to the wrong address, but he's gonna show us his betta fish. What is up, everybody? I didn't mean to show this now. We got some fish. Okay, anyways, moving on. What did we do today? We went to a breeder's house in Vietnam. He breeds betta fish. We walked in. We thought we were going to a shop. It was not a shop at all. We walked in to this guy's house, and there was this rack of tanks with some bettas in them. We could not see anything inside the glass because there was just so many tannins. As you can see by this just wonderful footage of the betta tanks, I could hardly tell what was going on because it was dark and the water was dark. And then my phone glare from the flashlight was just not helping with that either. But you know, we saw some cool fish, I think. From what I could tell, they were some nice looking plakat bettas. You know what? I'm going to say betta. Anyways, we went to this guy's house, and this guy does not speak any English, but we figured out that we could go see the place of reproduction, or he said the place of production. So he took us upstairs where there is this massive amount of water containers turned into betta habitats. You know, they got the leaves and all that good stuff. We had some big styrofoam tubs of babies that were probably like a month to 2 months, I believe he said. And so that was pretty cool. I think he was showing us the females. Google Translate works, but it doesn't work. So it was just kind of what we thought we were seeing, and then he was kind of just nodding. So we were like, okay, that is cool. Anyways, we saw some females. He picked up a couple in his hand. Then we saw, then we talked about the fish for a little bit longer, and before you know it, we were buying fish from this guy in Vietnam. So the thing is we didn't want to buy just the fish. We needed the fish and the tank, and he put salt in with his fish. I mean, you guys, I don't know too much about bettas. I've had some bettas in the past and they've been fine, but you know, this was kind of new. Salt plus water equals okay for betta fish. I don't know. Let me know in the comments below if you add a little bit of, I believe it was mineral salt. He just gave us a whole bunch of salt in a bag. But let me know if you use salt. Go ahead and post that in the comment section below. But here you can see we are setting up these glass tanks. Honestly, we spent like hardly anything on these tanks. I know you probably clicked the description or this video because it says we spent 250,000. Yeah, that's 250,000 dong, which is completely like nothing. To be precise, 250,000 Vietnamese dong is roughly $11 in the States. 11 US dollars we spent on 2 fish, which are awesome, and 2 glass containers. They're not the best containers, but honestly, I like them. I think they're cool. Oh yeah. Dropping the betta fish into the tank, such an awesome moment. All along this entire process, I've been teaching my friend from high school who is here with me in Vietnam. His name's also Will. I've been teaching him about fish, and since bettas were the first fish that I had, you know, it just worked out that they're now the first fish he had as well. So that was kind of cool. I don't want to hear anything in the comments about whether or not we should keep them in this size container, because that's not the reality of these fish anyways. We're going to be putting them back in a bag and transporting them back to the US with a transhipper. Can't say that word sometimes. Anyways, the betas were super active as soon as we put them in the water, which was kind of cool. And I'm kind of just rambling on right now at this point. Look at the betas, they're right there. They are white, red, orangish in color. The guy had quite the operation up in his room, and it was hot as well. Anyways, guys, enjoyed this quick little clip of the betas kind of flaring up at each other. If you can notice, the beta in the front is missing one of its little front down fins. You see the I don't know names. Honestly, caudal fin, that's the one in the back. That's all I got. I don't know anything else about fin names. Oh, dorsal too. But the little front, what's the front fin? Is it like pectoral fin? I don't know. If I said it wrong, I definitely am not saying what I said. Anyways, you can see the beta in the front. He's a little injured, and he turned out to be sick. The end.